Alright, back with another factory. Surprise, surprise. Over here at the large barge. Reason why it's floating in the air like that is because the damn feral ghouls, if they do attack, pop up through the structure. I don't want them wrecking my factory. Over here's crap I've been working with. I'll get back to in a minute. Basically, it is 10 by 10 and 4 stories high. I'll get into how I pieced it together in a little bit. Using my XOR logic gates. Puts a 5-second delay. I just went to Deb in Bunker Hill. Usually I visit them all and do it, but I'm trying to make this short. Put 2 things in there that I don't want to do. I always start with steel, just because a lot of things have steel. The fishing rods, I know, are a no-go, and I want my gold bar. But basically, that's everything I'm going to run through here. Hopefully, I'll make it quick. Come on, start recycling. Basically, it's going to shoot the steel out. I get into this little explanation here. I put that X up just so I could tell if one of the lights don't work. I'm not going to go into workshop mode, but how I built it was I went off my hopper. I went in like 2 and 2, I think. But once I laid out the bottom layer, I used this roller piece because you can put anything on it. Stick it at the end of the corner, attach this to it. You get them to go straight up and down. To feed the vacuum hoppers, this piece was not in there, but I basically just took the vacuum hopper, put it on this side or down here a little bit, then slid it up and lined it up about as best I could. Put something behind it to mark its place, took it out of the way, put this little piece in. That just lets it so as the builder finishes, roll stuff into it. I'm using a double vacuum hopper system where this one's on the delay. Then say there's a vacuum hopper here. You'll see, so it constantly sucks whatever goes into this one. It speeds the process up a little bit, and I kind of like it. I had to use the PA tool to put stuff in, but over here I tried messing with the concrete. I learned I could put the concrete as long as I don't have this wall, or that back corner. I attach that. I can power my hopper. I put a door in it just to see about walking in there if anything got stuck, or sometimes you get a lot of stuff in there, it gets jammed. But anyway, back into my thing. As you can see, that red X is not lit up. That means that it's working, or I got a light stuck. Since I've got these 2 fishing rods, I can show you the principle of how this works. Real quick over here with the wood. Drop it. Ah, you bastard. Come on. Okay. Well, that light's stuck on, which is a good thing, I guess, because it gives me time to load this one. Sometimes with these long things, they stick the light on. But anyway, as it's making the wood, we'll see the wood roll out, which goes into this hopper. But because this one's constantly running, it just sucked the wood out. Keeps the line moving. Now, since that's stuck, damn long things. Sometimes you gotta climb up there and mess with it. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, lights up. Now this hopper's gonna pull everything left over into this one, and then it's just gonna keep spitting it out. But I found out on accident, Okay, stuff already went through. I found out on accident that Crimson Rider's Convenient Power and Electricity not only gives me my 10 power switches, which I use all the time, but it makes these delay switch into a power conduit source thing. So it lets me know when something's stuck or where stuff is. Like if I look up top, oh, whatever it was just went through the wood, the bone, I think, yeah. Anyway, just at a quick look, I can look to see if I have any problems or where anything is, and there should be something going on. Nope, because the fishing rod broke down into everything, so it should be all in here. Yep. So far, that's everything that's come through my steel. Anyways, it spits out the steel, it rolls down here to this belt. I got a sorter for everything but gold. Oh, okay, I got gold bar, but not gold. Not a component sorter, just a regular sorter. That takes everything that, like, all the extra that comes from the steel and doesn't let it go through the line, which helps to speed stuff up. And this is kind of why I put leather and rubber right here, just to try and catch stupid balls that just like to frickin' roll around. But it makes it nice because it will send some till this thing starts shooting out leather. Which it should. I saw a couple baseballs go in there. I don't know. Things working just like I wanted it to. Okay, see, the ballistic fiber went off. Now whatever it is Wonder Glue. It's going to take a trip around until it hits adhesive, which I think is up on the next level. But anyway, as we go up, I got 2 sets of stairs because I'm not sure which ones I want to use. But on every floor I've got a sorter, which rolls down into that. This is the problem I have with these damn up belts. You got to get in there and frickin' clean them out every now and then. Flat stuff like wood and all that just seems to want to stick. I don't have my stuff on here just because I had this. I'm playing around with it. Down there I can use some of the other machines and builders. I mean, I've got a nice big open area. Looks like everything's right there in the leather. Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, and it looks like that switch stuck. Which sometimes happens, but sometimes, like I said, you just got to get up there and dick with it. But for the most part, it's not perfect, it's not flawless, but for the most part it works pretty damn good. Let's check this one, see? I don't know why it does that shit, but it does get annoying. That's why I left a gap. I tried butting the vacuum hopper right up to it, thinking it would suck everything up. It doesn't. Stuff still just gets stuck there. And then when you go to move the conveyor belt, it just falls. Over here at the end of the line I put up a storage, and believe it or not, this storage is close enough to this that it'll suck it out, so it'll throw it back in. Anything that doesn't make it though, my only problem, I'll show you here with the gold bar. I set all these vacuum hoppers to half a second, and jamming may result, but it speeds it up. Which is a gold bar. This is just a regular sorter. I put in a component sorter in the last video, so I had to reshoot it. This one just gold and gold bar, which because of my goldsmith mod will turn that 1 gold bar into 5 gold bars. Well, it'll make 4 more, but it keeps me from having to worry about cash. I can just take a couple gold bars with me, because the goldsmith they're worth like 9,000. So I can buy pretty much everything they have in stock, give them gold bar, and oh yeah, they don't have enough credits to cover it. Do you care? No, I just go make more gold bars. It's basically cheap, infinite cash. And when you sell them that, you can build up quite a, how much money do I have? Where's the damn screen that shows money? There we go. I got 55,000 caps. I did have like 100, but I'd been buying stuff. Don't tell me. No, okay, see, it's still going through the plastic. I'm like, don't tell me that one's stuck. But I'm still playing this damn game. You guys are lucky, because first Bethesda's pissed me off by the stupid creation club, because now you have to be online, which I don't have at home right now. I don't have the extra 30 bucks a month for internet. That I don't play online games and stuff, so there's no point in it. I got a tablet that's not mine. I don't pay for, but basically parents had an extra one, they give it to me, they pay for it. It's got unlimited and it's got a Wi-Fi hotspot that don't work for shit, but it lets me sometimes get in there and update. So yeah, just getting ready to jump up to spring. It lets me do the updates and stuff, but now I have to be online to edit my mod list, which kind of sucks and really pisses me off, because I used to be able to reorder stuff if it didn't work right, and this tablet, it doesn't quite keep a connection very good. They'll freaking drop me. But I should be playing the new Gran Turismo, but they did the same damn thing where you have to be online to be able to save your game. You can't play it offline. I guess they said that's just to keep people from cheating and doing stuff offline and then logging in and getting online. Well, they said you have to be signed into a PlayStation Network account to be able to save. Which, you have to be signed into a PlayStation Network account to be able to play this game now too, but for some reason it shows that I'm saved in or logged in, and anyway, blah 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 blah. It shows that I'm logged into it, but for some reason it lets me play. Now when I get a new update, that's how I know I need to update my PlayStation Network, because I try and check my mods for an update or something, and oh, you must be signed in. That means I gotta update my damn PlayStation. But I've been waiting and waiting for Gran Turismo, and I'm just glad I learned that before I went out and bought it, because what's the point in playing a damn game that you can't save on or can't play because you have to be online, which to me is dumb as hell. I mean, they don't care about the offline gamers anymore. Not everybody can afford internet these damn days. So anyway, let's see, where's my main? Nothing's here. Okay, it's going into the second level. So that should mean that the first level is almost done. And I see stuff in there that some of this, man, is just a joke, and Bethesda won't fix it with an update or anything. Keep kind of hoping maybe with Creation Club somebody will try and do a manufacturing, but between manufacturing overhauled and manufacturing extended, they said they only wanted new crap. And then from my understanding of it, that Creation Club totally rips off the author. They get paid one-time fee. Let's say they get $500 for the thing. Bethesda sells it for $5 100 times. You know, and they ain't gonna sell it. You know, they sell it, hell, they sell it 1,000,000 times. That guy's out the rest of that money, unless he's a good contract negotiator. But back to my online thing. Like, Destiny was alright. I was at a place where I had some. The internet didn't run the greatest on it, but it was alright. But, I mean, if you look at the games like Uncharted, that game was excellent. Uncharted 2, it was okay. They introduced a multiplayer. The offline one-player campaign got a little shorter. Then you look at 3. 3 sucked. There was only like an hour, maybe 2, of offline story. Everything else was concentrated on online. Same thing kind of happened with the Resistance. Resistance 1 and 2 were great. Resistance 3, oh, we got online mode. 2 kind of had online mode, but it still had a story. Resistance 3, nothing. Another 2 hours playing the game and it's done. Oh, but there's a whole lot more you can do online if you got it. Okay. What was that? Bag of fertilizer. Which all those will go around to the acid. See, it just, if you look at all my lights out, this system with the double vacuum hoppers just kind of spreads everything out. It can't be all my other stuff. Okay, there it is. It's in the lead area now. The main supply and flow of everything. Is just leaving this circuitry. Coming into lead. See the copper. I mean, there's just shit. Lights going off everywhere, which I do like. And I still do have holes in the floor. I got to go back and use the PA tool to put stuff in. I PA'd this one in and this one in. That's what I was showing you earlier with the concrete. But you can still put that together so it works. Basically, somebody's going to ask, you only need 24. See, I've shot this thing so many times. I need to write down a script to read, but 24 components will break everything down. And I always start with the steel. I said I put the bone here because the Brahmin skulls and the Deathclaw hands sometimes jam stuff up. The leather here for the baseballs, the rubber for the kickballs, plastic for the pool balls, and a whole lot of stuff's in plastic. That's why it's a little bit later than the wood. But I tried to put like wood. A lot of stuff has springs. Stuff that I knew was going to break down into a lot of stuff and slow the process up. I tried to put on the end. Okay. So this floor is done. I'm pretty sure I checked this. I still got stuff going through on this floor. Shit. There's some other stuff I wanted to say, but like I said, this is like the 5th time because something either went haywire. I had to replace a couple switches. That's why I'm not opening workshop mode to show you how I built some of this, just because it seemed like when I did, that's when stuff started going haywire on me. This is all my main stuff. I like to put the cement up top very last because for some reason the bag of cement seemed to push it through. Oh, anyway, back to the 24 you need. Ballistic fiber, crystal, circuitry, lead, cloth, spring. You can put these in any... And another thing about this system I got too is there's roof in the way, otherwise I pull it out and show you, maybe up top. I can interchange these and switch them around if I want to. Now that they're all set. Let me see. Everything should be through up to this level. And once again, we got another jam. Okay, this level's done. I don't really want to open my workshop mode up because I'm worried about jamming stuff up. But if I wanted to, I could pull this concrete one out. Even though those are there, it'll still go back in because the ceiling's not going to touch it. And I could swap it with silver if I wanted to. Now, how did soap get through? Soap should be... That might be one of the ones I had a slight problem with earlier, but soap... Okay, y'all saw that. Unless it went through. What did I put in there? Oh, antiseptic came in. And you saw I took that soap. That was another problem I had, was I had some phantom items. I made it. Okay. Where was that soap? Soap was in the silver. And I think them damn phantom items are what's screwing up my... So soap, if it's anywhere up here, I took it, it just disappeared. We'll be going around in an infinite loop. Okay, I don't see the soap anymore. I don't know how I got it, but sometimes, aha. There's the damn soap. It probably jumped out before I grabbed it. Now I picked up the soap. Which, because it's looping like that, soap should be oil. And why? Huh. That's weird. So I will take the soap because it's one oil. And I'll throw it down later and... It has oil in it. Wonder why it's not picking that up. Something happened and I didn't get the oil one set. Find something else that's got oil. Cutting fluid. I might not have set the oil. Pretty sure I did. Put in the cutting fluid and the soap. Either that or it just... Elric's Builder's not reading soap. I might not have set the oil. Huh. Well, everything's mostly through there, so... This is attached to this vacuum hopper. So... And it's on its own separate circuit because of all my switches, so... I don't believe I didn't set oil. Huh. Okay. No, I want to store it. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Let's see if it reads the soap. Might not read soap, but it should. Okay, that's my bad. Sorry, Steve. I didn't set up the machine. And this is like 10 times I've ran crap through there I never noticed. Just because oil is only used for the damn soap. It's kind of why it's there in the middle. Because that cutting fluid will get chopped up by the steel. Oh, it just went out. I heard a click. Oh, that's the stuff running underneath me. Now I just gotta figure out, I lost it, where my main stash is. I should be up on floor 3 by now. So we done checked that one. Floor 3, nothing in there. Sometimes I gotta check because these switches go out. Say they're on and working. I've had that happen before. Don't tell me we're done already. I just heard a click. Sometimes you get too close to them, they'll click on. So basically everything's almost done. Everything's on the top and final floor now. Oh, clean drinking glass. That looks like that's the last thing. Yep, everything's in the concrete. So begin. And that would be my bad, just because I didn't have it set. Again, love the way that nuka suit. So if anything, which I haven't seen, soap's the only one because I didn't set it. But if anything sneaks by, it'll just get on an infinite loop. I'm working on trying to fill this floor in. I'll probably move these. Run another line with a component sorter that'll come over here to this belt. So if anything like that soap does get caught, it'll drop down here and start all over at the beginning. I had to reshoot this video because I put a stupid component sorter here, thinking I'll catch anything that goes through. Well, of course, as it comes up, it sorted everything, so I didn't get any of the asbestos, adhesive, glass, aluminum, silver, concrete going through. They all went back to the beginning and never made it around this level. So basically, that acid should be coming through. Should have the oil from the soap coming up here any second now. And that'll mean everything that I've ran through is done. There's the oil, which is going to go through the sorter. And looks like I got something stuck right there. But usually the next round I run through, I'll drop it off. Oh yeah, I PA tooled that in. Because when I had it hanging from there, it was just hitting this and stuff was getting stuck. So I can get an accurate count here. I still hear something dinging though. Oh, I know what's dinging. because it's dropping out of here into here. So basically everything's done. Ran the way I wanted. I had a few tripwires pop, but basically broke everything I had down. So, and my gold bar, I put 1 gold bar in up top, remember? Wound up with 5. Here, I'm thinking, like I said, of putting a vacuum hopper and maybe some ammunition. I might just run a whole different line and use the scrappers for like armor and stuff I get off people, and just try and transfer them into something different. Take like 2 cheap things and try and turn it into 1 expensive thing. But that's my factory later.